Hi guys, and welcome back to Homemade by SIBO. So it has been a little over 2 months since I was on YouTube, you guys. I took a break. Basically, I knew that I had this type of projects that I wanted to take on in the beginning of spring and also around summertime. I had a project of me doing my daughter's bedroom, which I now had to put on hold because of their bathroom, and we are DIYing the bathroom ourselves. We started out actually with my husband on the project, but because he was on leave and then he had to go back to work. But yeah, guys, we are DIYing it, and we sourced out a tiler, a toilet installer, and the ceiling installer, and everything else we are doing it ourselves. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and also to share the video. So in 2020, when we bought the house, it had a lot of trees, but they were on the line where the wall fence was supposed to go. So we cut all of those down, and the only one that was left was this palm tree, and it had been an eyesore for so long, and it was time for it to go as well. So this bath, you guys, it was a hassle taking it out. It took us 2 days to take it out, and at that point, by the time it came out, I was so over the demo, because it was the only thing that was like holding us back. And in actual fact, we thought we were just gonna be done in just a day with the demolition, and then the bath just showed us flames. But anyways, we managed, and we kept it because we don't have a secondary bathroom in the house, so we decided to keep it just so we could be able to have baths outside in the garden. Yes, and luckily for us, our walls are quite high, and so there was no problem with like having to worry about neighbors and all that. And the weather wasn't so bad, except for the second week. The second week was quite cold, but we still managed because we still had hot water with our geyser still connected, and we were fetching water in the kitchen with buckets. And yeah, it was quite an experience, but we're still grateful for, you know, the whole journey of it. And I'm actually quite happy that, you know, we did think of keeping the bath, even though the hamster was at the verge of like cutting the whole bath with an angle grinder at the time when it didn't want to come out. But yeah, we managed, you guys. So after the demolition was done, it was time to prepare the space for plastering the walls because of where the bath was. We installed a new window and took out all the other fixtures, the old ones. And then the next step was, after they did the plastering, we started off with the plumbing. So I had to also again customize the vanity, the dresser that I turned into the vanity. So I had to customize that so that we knew where our pipes, drainage pipes were going to be, and how high we had to bring up the plumbing for the faucet and also for the shower.
Hi guys, so we are done with the demolition of the bathroom, and right now the next thing is actually we want to take out this paint. We need to, because you can see it's chipping, part of it is chipping, but because I'm going to be using wallpaper, oh yes, I'm going to be using wallpaper, wait before I show you the wallpaper, but we are going to, this is peeling off and I feel like we need to set it down first. Because the top part, because this was oil paint, you guys saw in the guest bathroom that I actually used a primer because that one was actually good because there was no moisture on it. So I just primed it and then put the wallpaper on it. But this one is already starting with the peeling. So I want to set it down first. And this is going to be mostly on this side. This side I have to completely get it to the paint to be taken off. There's certain brushes that one uses with I think the angle grinder or the machines you'll see. So because this side of the shower is a 1.2 meter by 1 meter shower, and this side and the side we are going to be putting tiles. Remember, if you are following me, you will know that I mentioned that we're going to do tiles around halfway, like where the previous tile were. We're not going to do that. The plans have changed. Follow me on Instagram to keep up with things that I'm doing in my home. Renos, gardening, all that jazz. So the plan has changed. I didn't mention it on Instagram though. But I will leave my handle down below. And the plan has changed. We're going to be using some wood cladding here at the bottom and then put wallpaper on top. And the wallpaper that we're getting is from Wallpaper Online. I already bought a sample and it was very fast, you guys. I ordered it on Saturday. Today is Monday, so it's already here. They just delivered it, so I'm happy with that. And then we already bought the tile. I'm gonna be showing you guys. Actually, I'm gonna do a whole right on this video, because I think I'm gonna break it up into 2 parts or 3 parts. It will depend. So I'm just gonna do the whole also of the stuff that I already have for the bathroom. So it's gonna be the tile. I'll show you guys the tile, a sneak peek of it, and then the rest of it you will see it once everything has been installed. So it's gonna be the tile, the shower pan tile, and you already seen the tile for the floors that I bought. I will link on the cards on the side of the screen. I will link the video of that when I bought the floor tiles. So yeah, my basin, I've got all those things. You will still see it on that video. My vanity, it needed a little bit tweaks. I had to cut the top, the wooden top. I am getting the stone top. It's just under production and what they still have to cut and everything. So most probably you guys will see it on the follow-up video or the last video of the reveal of everything. So, but I had to cut this one so that we can use it so long whilst we are waiting for that that one. But most probably also, yeah, you guys will see it when that video is done. So yeah, we were actually going to be painting the top and then do something at the bottom. So now the house was like, no, I also want to pitch in some ideas so that as much as because right now this is the only bathroom in the house, so he also wanted to, because it's our house, yes, maybe it's gonna be just the kids' bathroom eventually, but whilst we are sharing the space, you know, ideas they flow and everything. That's why the ideas they changed. You guys saw previously that I mentioned that the shower was gonna be that side. So we brought it this side because of what's other things that are happening, and yeah, it's all jazz. But yeah, I've been rambling. So this is the wallpaper that we are going to be using. It's from Wallpaper Online, and it is beautiful. You guys, I love it. And luckily now that I have it, I can actually color match with the paint. I already bought paint, but I just needed to take it back to the store so that they can tint it to the perfect color that is the darkest, which is most probably this one. I would say maybe something like a not sage green. What's the color name? I forget, but anyways, it's gonna be one of the darkest so that, you know, the eye can lift up, and this can just be a feature on its own. But yeah, I do love this. It looks amazing. It was actually the husband's choice to put the wallpaper, and this was his choice as well. So he's gonna be happy once I've done installing this. So yeah, we need to get cracking. We still need to take out the ceiling, but everything for the bathroom so far is coming along great, and we've got, maybe I'd say material wise, we are 95% done, like getting all the materials coming in here, and it's not cheap. And I don't think I will be breaking down costs, but I will give a round of somehow of how much we spent on the bathroom, because as I said, it was a cut down and everything needs to be done from scratch. So basically it's a brand new bathroom. But yeah. guys, and welcome back to another day. So today is Tuesday, 12 September. It's actually my birthday, and yay. But yeah, so today we did waterproofing on the walls. We are yet to do another layer, I think, of waterproofing. This is how it looks like right now. I was just patching up the holes here, and then I'm gonna waterproof again on that. And we didn't do it like all the way up because I think our shower head, my husband is 2 meters, and so is the glass for the shower. It's also 2 meters, but our shower head, I think I'm gonna put it just a little bit up so that he's also just comfortable. When washing his hair, he doesn't keep on bumping the shower head. So I'm just gonna put it a little bit up. So also the I don't see the need for waterproofing all the way because water doesn't really get that much high, but up to maybe the 2 meters plus plus the height of the shower head, maybe we'll just have it like that much high. And then here it's waterproofed, but that's the first layer, as I said. Now I'm actually busy trying to figure out the placement of my sconce lights and the placement of the mirror as well. And our vanity is there. So I was just measuring, and I actually forgot to record, you guys. I've been forgetting a lot to record because I just get into the moment and then forget to really to record. But I'll just show you how far I've gone with the how I was trying to get the sorry, it's also windy, very windy and very, very cold today. Okay, so this is what I did. So from the basin, this is the basin that we went with. It's one of these what do you call it? It's by Val, and I think so. From the vanity, I mean from the basin, I gave us a gap between the sink and the mirror. I gave it 15 centimeter space, and then so my mirror where it's gonna be at the bottom of the mirror is gonna be up to here, and then going all the way up. I can't even remember how high it goes, but the center of my mirror is on this line. But then with the sconces, I have to bring them slightly up, not right in the dead center, just because the mirror is oval and slightly narrow. So what I'm gonna be doing, what I did was then to measure from either side with the plate, this plate. What I did, I first measured on that side. This is the center of the mirror. So what I had to come up with was at the ends, I have to leave a space of 7 centimeters on either side because it still is right in the center of this, and then have my the plate in the center of that, and then I marked some dots in line with the center of the mirror, and then I joined them like that so that they join on either side. And then right at the end, on the sides here, that's where I put dots to mark, giving the allowance of the 7 centimeters from the wall and 70 centimeters from the side of the mirror. I mean from the wall, yes, the window rather, sorry guys. And then I drew just a circle there so that I can mark also the center of the circle where my pipe, I still need to drill the pipe all the way up for my conduit pipe where it's gonna go, so that I can get power into the lights here, and then drill just a small hole for the where is it? I hope it's here. For these guys, I really hope it's here. No, it's not. There's this round type of electrical plug things that you keep right into the wall, so that's where your electricals go into. And then I'm gonna have this to anchor on either side, and then cover with the cover plate. If you guys do remember, these are my sconces. This is how they will look like at the end. That's where they will be, and this is where the other one will be. And then at the dead center is where my mirror is going to be. Still need to finish cleaning up my mirror, sanding it down and everything. So okay, if my videographer can be able to show. So this is where, and it's right in the center, this thing. So this is where my scone slats are going to go, and this is how my mirror is going to look like. So it's gonna be nice and close, but not too touchy. So yeah, let me continue. So that is what I'm doing right now. And then the next thing would be to put the water pipes for and do the plumbing work for the basin and the faucet. It's actually for the, yes, for the faucet and the drainage pipe for this. And then our the guy that is actually installing our toilet that's coming into here, he's coming I think on Thursday, because our tiler is coming in tomorrow, because we're doing all the we are actually today we are doing all the waterproofing and just give it hours apart to completely dry. And then tomorrow he's gonna come first, start with the wall tiles, and then once he's done with the wall tiles and the shower pan, and then he's gonna continue with the floor tiles, and then we can bring in this. But this first we need to just do the plumbing for this, because with this one we are done with it. And then maybe also from like Thursday I can start putting the border, the wood slats border, and I'm still waiting for my wallpaper. Still waiting for the wallpaper. So the wallpaper is it first go into production, and if they have enough for my room, for the bathroom, then I think they can ship it immediately. And if, because even with the sample that I bought, I ordered it on a Saturday, and then I received it yesterday, which was Monday, and that was quite fast. Which means actually, if I had ordered it yesterday, it would have been here today, and that's perfect for me. So yeah, guys, let me just continue here. I'm not gonna document what I'm doing now. I'm just gonna, you guys will see later on. So, happy birthday to me.